Hello, YouTube friends. Welcome back to another series of what in the world am I going to do with this house? Oh, God. Okay, so we're going to actually start in the bathroom. I was supposed to have some guys come up to relocate the washer up into the closet, and they haven't come yet. They've been really busy. I just wanted to show you the state of my house before I start today. Yeah, and this is me. Hello. I am still in my pajamas. I love to work in these pajamas because they're cotton, they're cool, and they're real big, so they just feel good. And also, trigger alert, I'm not wearing a bra today because I can't freaking stand them. So anyway, so here's the bathroom situation. The hallway is not as bad. It's just got some stuff everywhere, as you can see. The kitchen is a whole new, oh my gosh, y'all. Kitchen's a whole new situation. So I'm going to pan you around here, and I hope that I don't make you sick. However, as you can see, I've been bringing stuff from my storage building to the house and just sitting it anywhere because right now, um, I'm just taking one room at a time. So here's the situation of the kitchen. As you can see, right now my work desk is set up on the kitchen table, and oh God, mess, mess, mess. Here's some stuff that I brought, from my storage building. I got to go through today and get all that taken care of. There's a few boxes that my ex-husband needs to take home with him, and we'll get that done. It's poured this morning in Kentucky, and gosh, man, I'll tell you, it was a downpour with some thunder and lightning, so my little kitties came in as soon as they went out. Over there sits my daughter's canner that I got her for, let me just pan around here. I had to put my TV on top of the TV stand that holds the TV because the TV in the bottom is not a smart TV and mine is. However, wouldn't you know that Mickey has lost her remote? I cannot find it, so I'm sure I'll find it sometime, but I just gotta keep looking. On a positive note, my beautiful peace lily is doing great. I am going to have to transplant it into a bigger pot, but she's happy. And then there's my canner that I got my daughter, and I can't wait to give that to her for her birthday. And also the luggage is for her. And then I brought some things in from outside that I was afraid would get stolen. I did relocate this little bench from the hallway in here, and my niece gave me that, and that's beautiful. And then I'll pan you around, and we'll go into the bedrooms. And I'm ashamed to show you this, guys. I really am. This is all stuff that is for a yard sale or whatever. I have clothes that don't fit me anymore because I went from 238 pounds down to 123 this morning. And but that's all kinds of different stuff too. Stuff that I'm not keeping that I inherited from this house. This is the guest bedroom. And as you can see, I went and got into the closet, the linen closet, and pulled out a bunch of stuff, and I never got finished with it. So we're going to get in here as soon as we get the little bedroom done. I'll go ahead and take you in here and show you my bedroom, which is absolutely despicable. I mean, I'm so ashamed. I'm ashamed that I've let it get in here. But, I work 8 hours a day from home. And you would think that, oh, well, you work from home, you can do whatever you want. Well, no, you can't. So, anyway, this is my bedroom. And, gosh, you all, I've just got to get things straightened up. I've got closets now and drawers that I can put all those clothes into. And that's wonderful. I do need to wash my sheets today. And then I've got to go through some stuff that they left me from my mother-in-law. So, I'll do that. And look at that pretty little quilt right there. That'd be pretty for Halloween or fall. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to go in here into the little bedroom, and we're going to get started today. This was my ex-husband's bedroom when he was young. And I'm taking everything out of here. I'm going to wash the curtains. I'm going to wash the walls down, and I'm going to clean everything and vacuum and dust. And then I will start moving. I'm not going to move anything in here until I'm going to actually look at some primer and prime the walls, and then look at whatever paint color that I want to do in here. But I still got some stuff down in here that was my mother-in-law's in the drawers. Like she had, I guess, I don't know, a couple hundred candles that she had saved that you can't even smell them anymore, but she saved them in case the electric went out. And I'll save some of those, but not all. So this is where we're at today, and I will check back in with you in a little bit, and we will see what kind of progress I've got done. So stay tuned, folks. I've got my cup of coffee, and I'm ready this morning. I brushed my teeth and washed my face, and we are ready to go. Look at that little baby. That was my boy John when he was young in his little lobster outfit. Oh my gosh, he was just so precious, and he's still precious, and I just cannot wait to see him because I'm going to absolutely kiss his little face off. And but anyway, that's where we're at today. And I know this house is a mess, but let me tell you, I will get it straightened up. Yesterday, I went on to my sisters were here, and we had so much fun. I just love being with them. But anyway, we went on ChatGPT and asked it how to redecorate the house. I don't know if you've ever used that, but if you haven't, please use it because it is so much fun to see what they would do. And we done a lot of the outside pictures, like the house, the gardens, that kind of stuff, And we went on there, and it gave me some of the most beautiful pictures and ideas to start with to make this an actual farmhouse-looking, house. Anyway, so here's where we're at today, guys. I will check back in when I get started and let you see my progress. Thanks for watching. Love you. Okay, so here we are in the little bedroom. Hi. On a Saturday morning in Kentucky, and it is raining like crazy. So I'm just going to start moving stuff out of here, and we are going to get started. My goodness. First load. Second load. This is all some of my exercise stuff. Gosh, y'all. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get a lot of exercise today, but anyway, we'll count our steps and see what they come out to. However, I figured this is the best way to do things, is just to get it out so you can clean. I've got an empty suitcase there. I've got my grocery bag that I got to put back in my car after I get all of my storage stuff here. And my sister will be happy that I have my grocery card bag to put back in my car because she's been missing it. She likes to use it whenever we go shopping together. Oh. I've mixed me up some Pine Sol in a bucket so that I can wash the walls down. And I love the smell of Pine Sol, but I'm actually using it because I think it'll do a better job of getting clean. Normally when I'm washing walls down, I'll use like Murphy's Oil Soap, but today I'm going to use Pine Sol so that this room smells better too. And throughout the video, when I go back and edit it, I will, gosh, look how dirty. I will, look at all the dirt on my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but it's dirty. Anyway, I will fast forward so this doesn't take us all day. You know, like I say, this TV's probably no good. I don't know. I'm just going to stick it in the yard sale and see if it's worth anything to sell. Gosh. All this stuff's heavy. My cats are hiding in the other room like, gosh, what is Mom doing today? Oh, this is a real pretty little quilt, little throw that I bought at an antique shop in Lexington, Kentucky. And I'm either just going to throw that over the back of a chair or I'm going to use it as my runner on my kitchen table. I'm not sure yet. We'll see, but I'm not sure. Here's another real nice insulated bag that my daughter gave me also for my car for like groceries and stuff. So I love that too. I'm going to get this little vacuum to my sister because she wants it, and she said she could use it in a different location that she's got it there. So that'll be nice to get rid of that. It's actually really nice. I ordered this from the Vermont Country Store, and it's a Fuller Brush Company vacuum, and you know they are really nice. They make good stuff. Got to get that mirror down. Okay, so we are really getting stuff out of here. Okay, so that floor is empty. This carpet is really in a bad way, guys. So, not sure what we'll do about that, but we'll fix it. And I've got to get that off. So let's see what kind of plug that takes a little four-way. All right. And I'm going to take all this stuff out. And picture of my son. baby. It's empty in here now, isn't it? Yeah, it's getting empty. How nice. Okay, and for right now, I'm going to have to take the pictures off the walls because I am going to be washing the walls, and so we're going to do that. Oh. I went ahead and turned the air down a little bit because it is hot. And these windows do not open, and so I'm going to have to look at that and see what is going on. Going to drop those for right now. Let's see. Let's see how that. Okay, there we go. And we're just going to take these down and give them a good wash. They probably haven't been washed in like years. I mean, I'm being serious. So, yeah, because there's dust and stuff flying all over the place. Wow. And I'm going to be getting new curtains for this room as soon as I figure out the window situation. As you can see, the windows are actually wood, guys. You know, and they're really old, and I'm not sure why they don't open, but we will have to find that out because I need new windows in here. If they worked, they would actually be okay to keep for a while because they don't have any damage on them. It's just that they won't go up and down, and I'm not sure. Yeah, see, I may have to spray some WD-40 to see what's going on there. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get to it. So, I want to make sure I don't get my head around that fan. That'd be awful, wouldn't it? Yeah. The girls are in here surveying what's going on, saying, I don't know what Mommy's doing this morning, but she's doing something crazy. And so, oh gosh, it's like, oh man. Whew. Okay, so we got the curtains down and the curtain rods, and gonna clean everything and get all that taken care of, which I like lace shears, you know. I don't mind them whatsoever because they let the light come in, and that's so great, you know. But look how genius my mother-in-law made these little things to go over her windows. She actually used a clothes hook, so they would just go over the little curtain rod. I mean, she was so creative, and I would have never thought to do something like that, trust me. So I'm gonna make a pile for my curtain. I can't wait to see how clean those shears come, and we'll start taking out all the other little stuff. Now get out of there. Get out of there. Go home. You're not going to scratch the furniture up. Go. Out. Out. I'm going to put some stuff in these baskets. Get rid of all this stuff and put it in the room in there so that I can wash the cabinets and stuff down as well. And everything will be all nice and clean. And I can see where I'm at then, you know. See what I'm going to do. This is a little antique carriage that I bought my mother-in-law years and years ago, and it used to play a little song. Well, it still plays a song, but there was a little man that sat there, and it looks like that he's been torn off. But anyway, I thought that was cute years ago, and she really liked that back then, you know. So I've got all kinds of stuff though I've saved for my niece because she likes little bears and stuff. So got a lot of little nice stuff for her. She's my namesake. Okay, let's see if I have another basket that I can use to carry stuff in, and I do. That's great. Okay. Some of the books that are in here, let me show you. The books that are in here, I'm just going to clean around and clean them, you know, dust them and everything, because I'm not sure which ones my ex-husband's going to take and or leave. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going to do with that situation. Oh, whoops. Don't want to break anything. Be careful, Mickey. Be careful. And so we are moving right along. And I take this. This looks like it was some kind of a wallpaper or sticky stuff that you can stick, and I will not be using that. Can't stand anything sticky, except honey, and that's on a spoon in my mouth. Quickly, that would be awesome. I don't know how quickly I can get it done, but I'll have to, you know, like go to a paint store to get paint and look at samples and that kind of stuff. But we will do all of that, and I will bring you along with me on that. Drink of my coffee. I can tell you that the room is already smelling like Lysol, and that's just, or not Lysol, Pine Sol. Not sponsored by anyone. It's just a cleaning product that I use, and it's already smelling great in here. Okay, this. All right, now I'm just going to put you right here. I'm actually recording on the iPad today because my phone continues to have storage problems, but like I said, I'm working on that. Get that worked on, and we'll empty these drawers as I go through and clean them. Okay, is there anything else? Yep, there's a glass. This goes to those little wooden tables you can buy at Walmart, and then you put like a little scarf over them. So I got to put this somewhere where it's not going to get broke. All right, guys, man, this is looking great. And I will start with the windowsills first, and then I will have to figure out how I'm going to clean the windows. Not sure yet. I'm going to put some of these books up here in this empty one so that don't have to worry about that right now. Whoops, that's not going to work. Okay. Not sure what to do about this one. I'll just take it in here. Okay, so I think I'm going to have to pause and hook up my vacuum cleaner and take that mirror off the wall. And then I will restart the video and we'll see what's going on with these windows. So let me pause this. If I can pause it. Technology drives you crazy, don't it? Well, I'm just going to stop it and then we'll pick back up. So I'm going to spray some WD-40 in the windows just to see if that helps loosen them up any. I'm not sure if it will. I'm sure I'll probably have to get new windows. But for right now, I'm just going to try this, guys, and see if it'll help. Let it drain down in there to see. I don't know. Like I said, knowing my mother-in-law, she probably had the windows, probably had them shut together. Who knows? However, I hate not being able to clean a window properly. And it just drives me crazy, but hey, we're just going to have to deal with it, right? And I hope you liked my paycheck video. I know a lot of people wouldn't normally put their information like that out there, but I'm also trying to pay off debt after purchasing this house. And so right now, I'm in debt, $149,000. And so, you know, I want to pay down every dime that I get on principal only and see how fast I can get this house paid off. I know I'm watching a lady on YouTube that has a $300 and some thousand house payment. And wow, that's all I can say. I would be scared to death. But anyway, so I'm just going to start washing these windows down. And I'm going to take you along on my debt journey. Debt-free is where I want to be. And so I hope you watch my videos and help and keep me encouraged. You know, keep encouraging me to get that debt paid down. Because although I do have a lot of equity in my home, you know, I'm not going to use that. I'm not going to jump out and get me a home equity loan so that I can do things for the house. I want to budget for them and to save for them, you know, and keep the equity in my home, because you never know when something may happen to you, especially at my age. I'm 62, and I do smoke right now. However, I did, wow, that went down. Let's see if we can get it back up. That would be great. Well, we'll just have to keep playing with it. But anyway, so just follow along with me, and please give me encouragement, you know. The people that I watch, I always encourage them, because paying off debt is #1 key at our age. And a lot of people may say, well, you just stopped, you know, you bought a house at your age when you were debt free. And yeah, I did, but it was the family home of, you know, my children. So, oh, wow, look here, guys. Oh, yes. Okay, so that did it, guys. That actually helps get the window back up. So I'm going to let that soak a little more. And hey, That's a positive sign today. Let me see if I can bring you closer. I'm not sure if this will work or not, but I'll try to bring you a little closer and not knock you down. Oh, that's good. Okay, great. Anyway, so I will be doing each paycheck and telling you how much extra I get to pay on the principal only on my mortgage. My car is paid off, and which is great because, you know, who wants a car payment in today's world? I mean, you can barely afford groceries, but, and I don't know. If any of you, let me know, right in the comments, if any of you noticed the price increases, if anything's going down. I did notice when I went to the store the other day, you know, I spent $137, but also I did notice, though, that there were some changes in the prices. I got my Pepsi Zero for like $8 and something for a 24 pack, and let me tell you, I was tickled to death. But so I'm just giving that a good wipe right now. I have to go over that with oil later. However, I just wanted to see if, you know, these are loosening up any. Oh, that one is. That's wonderful. This one's not, so I need to spray some more stuff on this one. And I really should have vacuumed those first because they're so dusty, you know. But this is wonderful. I'm so tickled that they're actually loosening up. Yeah, that's wonderful. I'm just going to spray it right there, too. However, I don't know. We'll see how that works. Now, I'm just going to leave that alone for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and start, guys, with my walls. I tried some alcohol and some cotton balls to see if I could remove any of the, turn you around again, to see if I could remove any of the ink that the grandchild wrote all over the walls with. And no, I can't because it wouldn't come off. But like I said, I'm going to prime this room before I paint because I want none of that left that you can bleed through or you can see, you know. And I'm just using my O-Cedar mop today. And I'm going to clean this, and I can shake it around. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh, I can already see, guys. I don't know if you can see this, but I can see a lot of dust and stuff up there getting off of the walls. And I'm going to look at it after I do it with this mop. And if that doesn't suit me, then I will go around with my hand and scrub it. But for right now, this is working. And wow, it smells so good in here, y'all. Really good. And my arms will be so sore tomorrow. I don't know if I know I've told you before in my YouTube channels, I've got really bad osteoarthritis in my hands and rheumatoid arthritis in my body. So I got a plan for these, you know. Let me move this out of your way. I'm so sorry. I have to plan for, you know, when I'm going to do something that I'm not trying to do the whole house. And like I say, we're going to do room by room because this house is, you know, probably too big for me, but big enough. And so anyway, we're just going to plan each cleaning video so that I don't wear myself out because I have to be very careful. I'm on an immunosuppressant right now, guys, and that's for my rheumatoid arthritis, and then I'm on medication for my lupus as well. So, you know, it really depletes your immune system, and you have to be careful when you go out around people. And, you know, I try to wear my mask. I don't always do it, guys, but I do try. And, well, I got my mouth caught up in some kind of sticker somebody had over here. My gosh. But anyway, so you just got to be careful when you're out in the public, you know, and that you take your vitamins and take care of yourself. And then along with that, I tell you that I smoke, and you're probably saying, God, what's wrong with you, girl? You're a nurse. Yes, I am. And I also have my patches and my gum are coming next week. I checked with my wellness lady at the hospital that I worked at, and those will be coming, and I'm going to quit smoking. I have made up my mind. I have quit smoking since 2006, and I started back in 2020 or 21, and which was the stupidest thing I ever did in my life. I've done some stupid things, guys, but that was the worst. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to quit smoking. I made my mind up. But I do need that help. I need those patches and things to be here so that I don't, you know, bite somebody's head off. But, you know, I've made my mind up, and I'm going to do it. Boy, this really needs paint so bad. But, like I say, we'll get it done. And my Uncle Sherman was a painter, and he was a real good painter. And, boy, he could cut something in no time. I mean, he was amazing. Amazing man. Made wood furniture. My father was an artist. He painted landscapes, pictures of people, and different things. And very talented family. I'm burning up, guys. So I'm going to have to fix me some water with my supplement in it to make sure that I don't get depleted today. And, wow, that's amazing. I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to bring you closer so that you can see it. But it is, wow, that's just unreal. The dirt that's coming off here. I'm almost ashamed. Anyway, I'm going to see if I can bring you closer so that you can see that. Because I don't have a stand for my iPad, but anyway, I'm going to show you this. Let me see. This is the clean area here, you can see. And you move over and look at that. That is actual dust, guys. So, yeah, and you can see it over here. I'm not sure Well, I hope you can, but if you can't, we'll do our best. So I'm just going to set you up here now, and maybe you can see it better. Got to pull out this couch. Oh my gosh. Yeah, boy, that's heavy. And there's stuff behind the couch. Wow. I didn't know that, but I always get little surprises, don't you? This couch is actually a full bed. It lets out, you know. So, gosh, man, you're talking about heavy. And I've lost so much muscle that I can't pull anything anymore, so I'll probably be down on my back tomorrow. Oh gosh, guys, the fun of aging, right? I mean, I wish I'd taken better care of myself when I was younger. I can tell you, though, that the years that I wasn't smoking, man, I had so much energy and I felt so good, and I'm excited because I think that's going to make the biggest difference in my life is when I quit smoking, you know. So stay tuned with me, encourage me, and if you're going to quit smoking, let me know, and I'll follow you back and encourage you, and we'll do this together. Can't get that mop straightened up, but anyway, so we're going to do this, and I need to pull those things off, and I know it's going to strip the paint off when I do. Gosh. Probably should have done this with my hand. And I may go back over it with my hand because, you know, I mean, the mop's doing a good job of getting off a lot of it off, but I may go back over it and do it with my hand and really get that off, you know. But, I mean, I can see, gosh, I can see so much coming off this sucker. And, like I say, I don't know when it was done, but I would like to get a twin bed to actually put in here. I'm not sure. I do want to keep the couch as well, but I'd like to get a twin bed to put in here and maybe put along that window there. And then have some more bookshelves. I'm not sure. If you watch a farmhouse or a Charlotte Grove farmhouse, she got a really nice. It looks like a book, like a shelf, or not a shelf. It looks like a dresser sitting there, but you pull it out and it's an actual bed. So I forget where she said she got that at, but if I can think, I'll post it in my comments below in the video and let you know. But yeah, so she got this thing that looks like it's like a high dresser like this. It looks like a big dresser. But you pull it out and it turns into a bed, and that's in her office. And I really like to watch her. And but anyway, she's a great lady. Got 5 kids and a great husband named Danny. And I just love watching her. I also belong to her Charlotte Grove After Dark, which is a book club where you read books and discuss them. And so that's a lot of fun. But because I love to read, you know. So and the other day she read a book that y'all, she was crying so hard, and I felt so sorry for her because I know I've read books like that before too that just leave you with your heart broken and I just have to keep reminding myself it's all fiction, lady. You know, unless you're reading somebody's autobiography, then that's not, well, it could or could not be fiction. Who knows, right? So, anyway, we have got this part all done, and gosh, it smells so great in here, so great. But anyway, we're gonna get all this clean, and I'm gonna try to do smaller sections. Anyway, as I was telling you before, my sisters and I yesterday went on ChatGPT. Guys, it was so much fun. We put in pictures of the house, and I said, you know, make this a farmhouse bedroom or a farmhouse look, you know, and gosh, I mean, it just did so much, and it was so much fun. We just couldn't quit taking pictures, and I love it when my sisters and I are all getting to see each other, and I have a baby sister too, and an older sister that actually lives in Florida, and she is, let's see, she'll be 86, I think, in October, or I think she'll be 86, guys. Let me move this over now. But she's a beautiful woman. And she just had knee surgeries done last year. So, I mean, she is amazing. I had a knee surgery myself, but mine was just on one knee. And it was just a partial, wasn't a full. However, you know, this water is so dirty already, guys. She had a knee surgery done, and she's out and about, and that's just great. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking and get busy. Now, my baby sister, her birthday is in December, and she will be 56, y'all. 56. Gosh. And I can't believe we're all this old. I just keep forgetting, you know. I keep forgetting, like that song by Michael McDonald. I keep forgetting that we're this age now. Which could be a good thing. Oh, gosh. Okay. Wow, guys. I have got this wall is done. Man alive, my cat is sitting outside the door, just kind of looking at me like, what are you doing? What are you doing in there? And so anyway, okay, so I've got that wall, this wall, the little one over there I need to move over to do the door now. And really should clean this, get some kind of steamer and clean this couch. I do need a steamer because that I can clean, like furniture with, because the, let me turn you around. the furniture does need cleaning really bad. So, okay, so here I am over in the corner, and I'm just going to start there, and I'm going to get me one of those duster things, those big duster things that I can go over the ceiling with, because I don't really know if I can wash that stuff. I'm not sure if it's painted yet. I have to get up there and see, but anyway, I can tell you this is really smelling good, and the walls are coming so clean. I can't wait to paint though and get this terrible color off here. I love green, but I don't like that green. That's like a, I don't know, just a too green for me. However, I'm thinking of doing not a creamy, maybe a creamy white or a creamy, I don't know, like an alabaster or something in here. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll just have to look at paint samples, you know. Options. It's great to have options, and that's what we want. So I'm gonna go over this up here, and that's hard to get to. I'm gonna have to get my ladder to get up there. But we're gonna go over this door while we're here and clean that. Hang on, baby, and I'll let you out. Hang on. That really needs some oil on it. It's so dry, you know. Not really sure what this is. Maybe something to hit somebody in the head with. I don't know. You knock your brains out, that's for sure. So, all right, we got that done, guys. And I'll make sure I get that corner real good again. And excellent. Now I'm going to open the door so my baby can go out because she's not liking it. And I'm hoping that these windows, guys, I'm hoping so much that these windows will loosen up and open up for me, and that I can clean them really, really good. Oh, that would make me so happy today, guys. So happy. I don't know if I've told you this before, but I like cleaning. To me, it's like the best therapy that you can get. It really is. Not that I need therapy, but we all need some therapy, trust me. I've had therapy before, and I have to say that it was an amazing experience, and I still check in with a therapist like every 3 months. And, you know, just to talk about things that's happened to you in your life that's traumatic and that you have trouble getting over. And, hey, it's nice to talk to somebody that doesn't judge you and helps you by giving you coping mechanisms. And as a nurse, I think it's wonderful. So, wow, guys, look how much we've got done. We are over to the built-in, and I'm not sure how I'm going to fix this to show you. Okay, I'm going to have to pause you. That's my son. Plug-in not working. Well, not sure. Plug it in over here and see if this works. All right. Okay, so I got everything dusted except this one, and I'm going to have to take these books out to do that. So, and it's a mess in here. It's so crowded. However, let me go ahead and take these out and set them down here, and then we can dust this one and get started. So I had to pause the video before because my son called me, and so I spent an hour talking to him, and that was so much fun because I've missed him so much. He lives in Louisville, Kentucky, and he is just a doll baby. Well, everybody thinks their kids are doll babies, don't they? However, he's such a smart boy. He's been doing martial arts, and he's down to 186 pounds and really building up some muscles. And the other day, he got to spar with an actual, gosh, and I can't remember the guy's name, an actual professional, and he was so tickled, you all. I mean, he was so tickled. Of course, as a mom, you worry because, you know, he's got bruises and stuff on him, but that's life. Oh, and of course the phone rings. When you're trying to do something, the phone rings always. So let me just make sure I check my messages that nobody's trying to get a hold of me. Okay, nobody's trying to get a hold of me. So, oh, this one's full of books too. Dad, burn it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get up here and start washing the walls down and get that done. And then once they're dry, I'll go ahead and put those books back in until my ex-husband comes and packs them up. And then we can move on from there. So that'll be great. And let's see. I guess that's the best. That's probably the best vision that I can give you right now for me doing my walls and everything. So, and then I'm also going to squeeze my mop out. Whoa, gotta be careful. Oh man, I'm telling you guys, it smells so good in here. Not just smells good, I mean, it is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And then I'll get up here and wipe down everything. And, I mean, I have washed some. It's not that dirty, but, you know, when you get up there and you can see it close up, it was dirty. And I should have showed you that. However, I'm doing the best I can, guys. Oh, I've got all this stuff in my way. Yeah, that's real smart. That was real smart. Okay, so let me see if I can get back up here without killing myself. There we go. Okay, so I want to wipe these with my hand. And I've had to stop 2 or 3 times today to do different things, you know. Bring my kitties in, and they like to go in and out, and in and out, and in and out. And I'm just like, okay, girls, make your mind up. But I do let them in and out because it's so hot outside, you know. And I'm not sure what the temperature is in Kentucky today. I don't know. I should have looked that up for y'all so I could tell you. But, yeah, so yesterday I was telling you I did that Chat GPT on these cabinets to see what they would look like painted a different color. And I was just, guys, I mean, it was beyond my vision of what I wanted this room to look like. I mean, I never thought that it could look that good. And I was so tickled, so tickled. And me and my sisters were just having so much fun with it. You know, just checking everything out and saying, you know, plant this flower bed with perennials. And, oh, my gosh, it came up with the prettiest picture. And I really enjoyed that. But, so this is really, this, I don't know why this is not, this cabinet is not, like, slick in here, but it's kind of rough. So they must have painted over, like, a cabinet, I don't know what they painted over it with, to be honest with you. I really don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to say that I guess they painted over this and maybe didn't sand it or something. I don't know, but some of it feels like it's rough. So, boy, I can tell you, my back is already hurting. Just from lifting so much. And I slept too long this morning. I was up most of the night worrying about my daughter's dog. He had surgery yesterday where he had his leg taken off because of all these cancerous tumors. And I was just thinking about him last night and praying for him. And he's such a sweetheart. Oh, my gosh, is he a sweetheart. He is the sweetest dog you'll ever meet. And Anyway, so that she called me this morning, told me he was doing okay, but he was still really, really groggy and sleepy, you know. And so I just I didn't get much sleep, so I slept in until like, gosh, I guess it was 10 o'clock when I woke up this morning. And I really need that because I get up pretty early throughout the week, you know, and because I have to work. And so, you know, I slept in. Hey, I'm old enough to where I think I've earned that right. But it did feel good, guys. It felt really good. And I needed it. Like I say, I was thinking about him most of the night and, you know, praying that he was all right and not having a hard time. But he had all these cancerous tumors that was growing. And they weren't, it's not in his organs or anything. You know, they've already checked that. It hasn't spread throughout the body. It was just these really angry tumors. And they've had him taken off several times before. And they just come back like days later. You can see that they're already starting, you know, to grow back. And so, anyway, I got to get some more water. Should have brought my water up here with me, shouldn't I? Anyway, so he's doing okay. And his surgery scar looks great. I mean, the surgery site, it looks really good. And as a nurse, I can tell you that the thing I worry about the most would be the anesthesia that he had because he was under for 4 hours. And so that's a long time, you know. I mean, that's a long time for a human, but it's also a long time for a dog. And so, you know, I worry about that. But you know, he'll sleep and hopefully he'll drink and pee all that out. And he hasn't took a bowel movement this morning yet. So we were worried about that. But because he doesn't want to get up, you know, because he's still so high. Still so high from all the drugs and stuff. So, but anyway, my daughter called me and told me he was doing good, and that's great. So let me move these books over here. And so what I'm doing right now is just washing down these cabinets, and then I'll come back in and oil them really good with Murphy's oil, not Murphy's oil soap, but Murphy's furniture polish, you know, or beeswax. I'll do one or the other. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. It's just products that I love to use because they're so good. And wow, that is looking great. Man, it's so dirty. But anyway, yeah, see, this is still full of books. So what I'll do is I will, after these books are taken out, well, actually, I'll probably sometime today go through here and put them in a box and then just clean it, you know, because I can't have to do anything. I have to do it right then, or it bothers me, you know, one of those people. One of them people. Okay, that's better. Okay, so we got that done, and get these knobs washed really good. Years of, you know, junk. I have to try to tighten that up. I think I have a screwdriver in here, do I? Oh, I have this pin here. I know I put this somewhere now. I don't know where I put it, but anyway. Okay, so we got that part done and the top done. I got to do those other two units and then the little ones, and we are going to get this going. So I'm hoping you're enjoying my video today. Oh, I've got this sitting on something that's all crooked or something. Oh my gosh. Hope I don't fall. Let me fix this because that's crooked and that's not. That doesn't make me feel good. Oh, okay, now that's better. Wow. Yeah, it's like really rough. The wood is rough or something. But I'll have to fix that whenever I paint it. Not sure how I'll do it. I guess I'll just take a sandpaper and maybe sand it some to make it smooth. And then once I make it smooth, I'll paint over it. And oh, that'll be so nice. I can't wait to start that. But I've just got projects out the wazoo that I'm thinking of doing, and I got to stay focused because you can only do one project at a time, or I can only do one at a time. I can't do, you know, several. See how? And they may have just put some type of stain on this back then. I don't really know, you know, but I'm not really sure. You know, I could like take these little glass things out and put like chicken wire or a little curtain, you know. There's all kinds of different things you can do. And that would be real cute. Well, it's thundering outside again. Wow. Hope it don't rain again, but I'm sure it will. That's okay. On a rainy day, I'm inside and dry, and we are cleaning. I got that. I forgot that I got that. Let me get back up here. These are going to have to be really clean, too, for, you know, painting, because you don't want to paint something that's dirty. And I've got cats, so, you You know how cat hair gets everywhere? So when I paint, my cats will be out for the day, and I will have to vacuum and keep my vacuum cleaner in here because that way I can make sure that cat hair doesn't get in my fresh paint and stick on the wall. You know? Gosh, that would be awful. I can't imagine doing a nice paint job and then looking at your walls and saying, oh my gosh, that's got paint hair. Or that's got cat hair in it. So we'll see. I don't know, guys. I'll bring you closer to this in a minute. But I'm going to shut up for right now and just let you enjoy the video. Okay. This Formica, this cabinet has a Formica top on it, and it's done in a green, and I'll show you that later, but it's really held up. It's really still in good shape, you know. I don't know what they use on that stuff, but I'm sure it's some kind of crazy chemical. I should probably open this up so that it dries good. Let me see if it's, yeah, it's dried good, so that's good. I can put these back up there now. And actually I better, let's see, where's my other rag? I better wipe them off because I don't want to put dust back in the cabinets, you know. I would put these in a box right now, but guys, I've got so much everywhere that at least if I keep these up here for right now, you know, they're out of the way, and I can at least, you know, keep some stuff out of the way so that I can get everything done and clean. I'm afraid that I'll get all this done and then I'll say, my my unit in here will be too small to house all of my monitors. So I really don't know what I'm going to do about that. So we'll see. Because the chair is actually meant to set in this little alcove here. And so when I bring them in and I try them, if they don't, I mean, I know I could put them here and there, but, you know, I'd love to be able to put them back here. Let me bring you closer and show you what I'm talking about. So the chair is supposed to sit down here in that little corner here, you know, right here. And, or down there. Well, yeah, there. Okay. So the desk is supposed to, the chair's supposed to sit here. And then here is the alcove. And so I'm not sure if both my monitors will fit in there. And then I also have my little laptop. So I'm not sure how I'm going to do that, but we will figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer so that you can see. So yeah, I mean, they probably would fit. I'm not sure. We will just tackle that when we tackle it. And if it doesn't fit, I'll go back to working at my kitchen table or bring me another desk in here and just use this for my books. And you never know, I may start my own reading club. So, but wow, I can tell you the difference in this unit, just having that part cleaned is unreal. I mean, it really, really is. And just amazing, actually. So look how shiny, so pretty. Anyway, so we got that part done. We got the top done. That unit is done. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to clean the little wall back behind the unit. here. I'm going to clean this, so I'm just going to put you right there. And I've already done the top part of that. So I'm just going to clean this right here and get it all wiped down. I'm going to have to get me a new plug-in because that one's probably 100 years old. Maybe. I don't know. But anyway, it is old. I can tell you that. And then also, you know, once I show you my fatty arm, once I get, you know, everything situated, I can put a little, maybe like a day bed in here and put this couch somewhere else because I will need, like when my kids come, you know, I would need 3 beds, you know. And if I take this couch out and put it in the living room by the doors as you go out, then I could also have, that would be another area that I could just pull this bed out because, you know, like I said, this is an actual, this couch here is an actual, I think it's a full bed. Yeah, it looks like it would be a full bed. So, yeah, that would be great. And I've got my water fixed with my supplement in it. And it tastes delicious. My sister sent me a video of what smoking does to your house. I guess she doesn't know. I did quit one time, and I know what smoking does to your house, okay? It makes it stink, and it's nasty, and I know all of that. But bless her heart, she only does it because she cares about me. And, you know, that's, I look over it because I understand that, and I know she's going to be so proud of me once I do quit, you know. So, yeah. It's not like, I don't know what it does, but, you know, I will quit. I've made my mind up, and I'm going to do it, but, anyway, so I'm going to start the vacuum cleaner, get all this dust off. Let me show you this dust, guys. This is amazing. Can you see? Can you see all that? Oh my God, look at that. And that's just like everywhere. And then when you get down here to the end, look at that. Yeah, no, Mickey can't take that. Third person, Mickey cannot take that. But I'm going to start my vacuum cleaner up again. And we're going to get that off. Okay, so now moving on, this part of the built-in, we're going to start with the wall here. See if I can, I'm going to put you, see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let me see. There we go. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not going to bother with, remember, I'm not going to bother with the windows right now because I'm going to do them later after I figure out if they're all going to open and all that kind of stuff, you know. Got to make sure. Gosh, there's a lot of junk on these tops here. I'm not sure what they had on them, but my gosh. So I think I'll just go ahead and clean the whole thing with my sponge here and, you know, get all that stuff off. Sticky stuff. Oh, everywhere. Now somebody's calling me. Well, guys, I'm sorry for the pause. My sister called and I had to talk to her. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and vacuum now that I have the top part done. I'm going to vacuum back in this part back here and then move the couch back so that I can do the bottom of these cabinets. So bear with me. Unplugged it. Wow, I'm so smart. Gosh, that Mickey. Wow. This carpet is so dirty and stained up that I really need to get new carpet in here, and I probably will. Wow, that looks much better. That is much, much better. Now I'm going to turn this around and try to get this back part so I can move this couch back. Other attachment so I can clean the couch. Okay, now let me get this off. This thing's so hard to take off and I'm so weak. There we go. Got it done. Thank goodness. My hands don't want to work. Turn you around here so you can see what I'm doing. I'm cleaning the back of the furniture with this. Getting all the dust off. Oh. now I'm going to move this over here and get it out of my way so that we can move this couch back. And guys, I just want to show you how filthy this couch is. And I can tell you right now, I'll be calling Stanley Steamer to come and clean it because it's disgusting. But I've dusted all the dust off, but you can see, look at all the stuff on there. Oh my gosh, yeah. I mean, all that's going to have to be cleaned really good. So I'm going to go ahead and get on the website for Stanley Steamer this afternoon. And we're going to set them up to come clean this mess because I can't have that. Cannot have that. Okay, so we have, let's go ahead and take inventory. We have the walls are all washed down. Like I said before, I'm not doing the windows right this minute. I will do them, but I won't be doing them right this minute because I'm letting that stuff sit in there and soak. And so, oh God, this couch is heavy. Lord, it's heavy. Anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and actually, I'm going to go ahead and have this carpet replaced because it's disgusting. I don't even think cleaning it would help it. But this is a small room, so I'd actually like to just have a linoleum or something like, not linoleum, but, you know, what do you call it, LVP or something like that put in so that if it, you know, if it ever did, that's a phone cord right there, I could mop it and keep it good and clean, and then, but in the wintertime, you know, the floors are so cold. Of course, I could get a rug and put in here, you know, I'm not saying I couldn't. But, so we'll move this back just a little bit and center it. Gosh, this thing's heavy. I sure don't have the muscles I used to, people. I can tell you that. But, so I'm going to go ahead and turn you right there so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this couch. We're making progress, guys. At least we're making progress, right? That's all that matters. And glad we're making progress because, man, it's been a chore. It has been a chore, people. I'm going to go ahead and take the cushions out. Gosh. Phew. Oh, man. Disgusting. Yeah. So let me get this hook back up. I got to plug it up. Where's my cord? Oh, there it is. Well, a little idle today. There we go. Okay, so the one thing I didn't do today, which I probably should have done, was put some baking soda on this couch, and I may sprinkle some on the top of it. But really, there's no sense in doing that if I'm gonna have it cleaned by Stanley Steamer. And I can tell you, they will be coming here to clean as soon as I can order or get online and get them scheduled. But these pillows actually have. Let me make sure. I made a mistake one time of washing my pillows that had zippers, and okay, so this does not have a zipper. Darn. But I think I could just maybe if I wash these in the sink or maybe steam them or something. Yeah, I'll have to steam them. And I'll also talk to my sister because she's real good about this stuff. But I will, I used to wash them until I messed one up real bad, and I don't want to do that again. So now these right here, these cushions, or these pillows, also don't have a zipper. So yeah, I'll have to vacuum. I'm going to vacuum all these off, guys. Okay. Okay, so we have the walls washed down. The cushion backing's really good. We have the built-in top part clean and all that part of the wall. I'm going to move everything and start on the bottom now and clean all that out. And then, once that's done, maybe my windows will have set long enough to see if they're going to go up and down for me. You know what I mean? So if I can get this cord untangled, golly. Don't you have that? I know that a lot of people have those little, what do you call them, those stick vacuums and everything. And I would like to have one of them, although it's not my budget right now. It's not the main thing that's in my budget, but paying off debt is my main thing. But I also like having a vacuum cleaner that I can use many multi-tools with. And not only that, I know it's cumbersome to use, but I'm telling you, not sponsored by Rainbow, but my Rainbow, I wouldn't trade it for nothing. I am telling you, I would not trade it for nothing. And even with all that being said, I would not. So I'm going to actually move you closer to the floor where you can see as I'm doing stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and just rinse this mop out real good and go over the bottom of the cabinets, and then I'm going to do them by hand. And that way, that'll help me, get some stuff done. But I don't just do something with a mop. I do like to do things by hand. So you can see me and get up close here. Sorry, I ain't the prettiest person in the world, but I've got a really good heart. So that's what matters to me. Somebody's got a good heart. That's right. And let me get up under here, and then I'll switch y'all around where you can see everything and see my worn out little pajamas I wear. And but I tell you, I love to work in these because they're so cool. And they not only are they cool, but they're easy to work in. They're not tight or anything. So, all right, now let me bring you down here to the floor. I'm going to put you down here where you can see what I'm doing. I'm just going over these once with my mop, and then I'm going to go in by hand because there's stuff in these drawers that we've got to clean out. I did go through them and organize them a week or so ago, and but there's stuff in there. If I don't use something, let me put it this way: if I don't use something within 6 months, it's gone. I mean, seriously, if you've got something in your house and you haven't used it in 6 months, you don't need it, and or that's how I feel. Now, I know there are some things that, and you all know I go by expiration dates on everything, and that's just me, okay? That's just me, but had to get me a drink of Pepsi there, people. But anyway, the reason that I'm like that is because I'm a nurse, and we always go by, everything's all about the expirations, brother. But anyway, what was I saying? Where am I at? Golly. I'm getting tired, y'all. My sister kept me on the phone, but she needed to talk, so, you know, and I love talking to her. Golly. Who don't, you know? She's my girl. And anyway, tighten that up a little bit, because we got to vacuum all them drawers out. They're filthy. They've got all kinds of stuff in them. And so tonight I'm going to sit down and book Stanley Steamer to come in and clean the furniture, because I don't have one of the steamers, and I don't think I have the hand strength to do it anyway, because my hands, where I had my surgeries on them, my thumbs don't bend, so it's real hard. I'm telling you, it's one of the hardest things I've ever been through in my life. And actually, I think I have. I think I put a, yep, I put a screwdriver in this drawer. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up while we're together. God, that drawer's full of stuff. I'm going to go ahead and tighten those up, and so that they don't move on me. It's driving me nuts. But anyway, we're going to get this room done today. And I'm going to vacuum out the drawers, and we're going to wash them. And then I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to take my beeswax and clean everything, and get that done. Okay, now, how can I get in here a little bit easier? Okay, there we go. Now, much better, guys. Knees are bothering me today. I bet I won't be able to walk tomorrow. It's terrible, terrible to say. But, so, we're going to get these tightened up, and then we're going to finish cleaning this room. And I will have to fast forward. I will have to, not fast forward, but I will have to speed this up, y'all, because I don't want you to be here for 100 years, and I'm sure you don't either. Well, that one's got a totally different thing on it, so I don't know what all that's about. Anyway. I meant to show my sister yesterday, but they were in a hurry. I wanted to show her this quilting material that I've got, and I'll have to do that some other time. But, oh boy, that's so nice to have them good and tight. Oh gosh, some of these drawers, I'm going to have to take this stuff out, because I will not use that stuff. And, you know, I bet I got 100 rows of ribbon, which I will keep that in case everyone makes some wreaths, you know, but yeah, we'll have to get through that. Okay, so I've got that done. So now let's go ahead, and I'm going to pull the vacuum over, and we're going to put our little soft little brush on it. I'm trying to say the word brush. We're going to pull that over here, and that way we can vacuum out the cabinets. And we'll start with the bottom one. Take stuff out of here first, but this drawer has got all kinds of stuff in it, so I'll just take that out. No wonder it's so heavy. It's got all these long range bullets in it, for a rifle. One at a time, so that we can get them washed and done. So I will pull you back down here with me, and we will start washing them. And I don't know, did I wash these guys earlier? I can't remember. Well, if I did, we'll just give them another washing. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, there we go. And I'm going up under it, because that's dirty too. And I know I did that back there, but I'll do it again, just for the fun of it. Yeah, just for the fun of it. Okay, now that's done, so I'm going to go inside. Oh, and the drawer is so rough inside. It really needs, I guess they just stained over this. I'm not really sure, but anyway, it's got a rough texture to it, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the best I can do on it. And let me see. Does that come out completely? Oh, it does. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, we got something else we're going to clean here. Look here. That goes all the way back in. Can you see that? Goes all the way back in there. So, wonderful. Wonderful. Yep, time to get my vacuum out. We're going to do that, too, while we're here. I did not actually know that the drawers came out. I thought they were like halfway, half drawers that just stayed in. So, we're going to go ahead and get this dusted. Wow. Oh, that's excellent. Okay, gosh, who's as happy as I am to know that they can clean under them now? Yeah, I think that these, when they done these drawers, it's got like a rough material, so I think they just stained maybe over the wood. But I will fix that whenever I paint them because I don't want, rough. I want it to be smooth so that when I'm cleaning it, it's all nice and clean. Uh-oh, there's a little piece of dust. Let me get that. Yeah, okay, now, that's wonderful. I got all that. Absolutely. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so we got that one done, guys. Got one done, and now we're going to do another one. The candle drawer. Yep, I got to do that one. So let me go ahead and take all those candles back out. I'm going to move you back here. Maybe you can see better. I don't think so. So I'm going to move the ladder, the little step ladder right here, and set you there, and maybe you can see better. And I'll try to move my legs out of the way. If I can. Gosh, it's kind of hard. I don't know if anybody's ever recorded with their iPad before, but I don't have anything that I can set it on. I don't even know if they make those. Maybe they do. I'm not sure, but anyway, we gotta get rid of all these candles. That'll be a big yard sale item. I'm gonna keep a few, of course, for emergencies, But anyway, the votive candles was real popular back when, back in the 80s. When they had the ones that smelled and stuff. And so, anyway, I'm gonna shut up now so that I can focus on this cleaning. I need to put some liners in these drawers until maybe once I paint them and put some liners in them, they'll move better. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh. Does anybody else do this type of cleaning? Please let me know if you do, so that I know I'm not crazy. See how rough that is? Yeah, I think that just needs to be sanded down. Just sanded down and painted better. Or painted, so that it's better. Okay, let me get this vacuum started. Tell you all how great this makes me feel to know that when I'm doing a job, I'm really doing it good, And that's how, if I cleaned for someone, this is exactly how I would clean for them. I would make sure that I done everything the same way that I would clean my house at home. And in that way, they would say, wow, she's awesome. We'll keep her. However, I don't clean for anyone else because I can barely clean for myself. So, and then we got this drawer that we can take out now. And we'll get started here. We are getting her done. That's, well, Just 3 of them. There's a lot in here, isn't there? My hands are killing me. I'm going to have to rub some stuff on them and take some Tylenol later. I try not to take Tylenol a whole lot because of lupus. You know, you destroys your kidneys. So, and I'm definitely going to have to get new knobs because these knobs are so old. I have to see what kind of new knobs I can get on. Just so much fun. Get your house and get in and start doing things. And, you know, see, this is just so rough. You can't even hardly rub it. So I'm just doing the best I can with it. I will fix that situation. I sure will. All right, now, got that done. And so we got 3 drawers done, guys. My gosh, can't believe it. Wow, 3 drawers down. How many to go? It seems like a million. I'm down here on the floor. It seems like I've got a million drawers to do. Let me get up and then we'll, somebody texted me, golly, today's the day for Popular Mickey Day, I guess. Anyway, oh, yeah, my sister sent me something. Well, okay, anyway, I'm going to actually dust these boxes off of these shelves. And I'm going to put them up high, up here in the top of this shelf so nobody can get to them. And that'll be great. And then I'm going to put this stuff back in here. This is stuff that my ex-husband will be taking whenever he comes back to get some stuff. He had to go home and take a break and rest. He's went through a lot the last, well, 3 years, I guess, maybe 3 or 4, with his mother, taking care of his mother, and then he had other issues too, health issues, so took care of those, and anyway, so it's been hard on him, and I understand that. I totally understand that. I'm not in any hurry because I know that he will do it, so everything's okay there. So, oh God, guys, we got to move on to the next set of drawers. I'm fading fast, guys. Oh, goodness, trying not to, but I can tell you I'm fading fast. So we are going to get this back down here. I'm going to actually plug it in so that it doesn't go off on me while I'm videoing you. I'm going to sit you right there so that you can see good. Oh, yeah, y'all can see good now because I'm going to be working in this area. And I think that I probably will need a, probably going to need a box for some stuff to get rid of, you know. I'm not sure what's in here. We'll find out together. I mean, I've been in here before, okay? I had been in, but it was just like a quick look to say, okay, yeah, no, that stuff's going. Because like I said, if I don't use something, I will not hang on to it. I'm not a clutter bug. And, well, that one needs tightening up again. I'm not a clutter bug, and if I don't use it, it'll go to somebody who can use it. And why not do that? You know, why not give it to somebody or have you a yard sale or whatever? And if I do make any money at my yard sale, it's going directly on my house. I can tell you that right now. But if I don't and I decide to donate it all, hey, that's fine too. You know, it's one way or the other. It's not going to make me or break me. So, anyway. Okay, so we do have some stuff in this drawer. Let me pull you over where you can see a little better. And I'm going to have a lot of stuff to cut out of this video. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I have a glass votive. Seriously. I have a Christmas bag. And then I have one of my purses that will go into my closet behind in there. And then I have this box. What is this box? Oh my gosh. This box is nothing but votive. Whoa. Votive cups from, you know, the, let me show you this better. Votive cups from the 80s. And, yeah, we're going to have to go through them and put them in probably a yard sale box. All right, let's get back to this cabinet. now it's ready to wash. And, phew, I don't know about y'all, but I'm getting tired. Are you tired of watching? I don't want my video to be so long that you cut off. Say, God, that girl's crazy. Or I want that lady at my house. Hope so. No, I don't. I can barely clean my own, trust me. I'm going to be lucky if I can get this done today. But we'll do the best we can do, guys. That's all we can do, right? Because once you get something done like this, you get get it all done, then all you got to do is upkeep, you know. You come in and wipe everything off once a week, and then everything's great, you know. Now, this cabinet on the inside is a lot smoother. So I don't know what happened with the other ones, but let's see. Well, the bottom one was smoother. Gosh, I don't know what this is about, but it's driving me nuts. I can't wait to get that fixed. Tell you that. It's like some of them are smooth and some of them aren't. Maybe the guy who built these, which I can't remember his name, but they did tell me he's no longer with us. But the guy who built these was a really good carpenter, you know. And this was a really nice set to have as a young boy. Well, shoot, you can only see my back, can't you? Dad, burn it. Let me see if I can move it over a little more. Okay, guys, I want to show you something I found when I pulled out this drawer. Look at that. There is real hardwood under this built-in. Oh, my gosh. And it looks like it's like a red oak. Okay, so that's made me so happy because then when I pull everything up, I'll have wood. And gosh, guys, I mean, real wood floors. Oh, that would be so amazing. Okay, so let me get you back here. For some reason, my camera went off, but let me get you. Let's see. Can you see? Nope, it's not doing the right way. Okay, let me see. I'm going to stop this for a minute and turn it around. Okay, guys, so I just showed you the real hardwood that's under there. And I'm telling you, I am so ecstatic to know that I have real hardwood. What did I do with my wet towel? Real hardwood floors underneath all of this stuff. So when I'm gonna pull up this carpet, and I am gonna see what we have to work with in here. I would love it if that was all through my house, although I know that it's not, because they did do a remodel in the 80s, and they built onto the living room and kitchen. And so I know that is not probably hardwood in there, because they probably took it up, knowing them. Put down carpet. Everybody loves carpet, but you know, carpet is so bad for people with allergies or asthma. Oh my God, get rid of it. And it's full of chemicals too, guys. So anyway, so we're gonna finish cleaning this drawer, and I'm gonna quit my preaching. But okay, sorry about that. Turn you around here where we can clean this drawer together and get busy. So I cannot wait to tell my sister that. I may have to message her during this process and just say, hey, you're not going to believe this. And she'll say, yeah, I knew it was probably there. Because she just knows stuff like that. Anyway. And I wondered if it was, you know, I wondered if there was real hardwood in here. But I never did think to ask my in-laws. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't have thought to ask them that. But I always like to wash, you know, these deep cracks, crevices that are in your drawers. Because if you don't, over time, you have so much dust that builds up. And it's, you know, just... There's no sense in washing your doors out and spending all this time vacuuming and all this stuff if you're not going to keep it up. So try to keep it up with me. I hope this motivates you and makes you want to clean everything in your house. And like I say, I have to go room by room because I'm not eating spring chicken anymore, guys. Gosh, I wish I was. Man, I would have done things differently. Anyway, I like to get those really nice and clean. And that looks so much better back in there, guys. I just cannot tell you. But yeah, so that's just what made my day, to find out that there's real hardwood under the floor. So that means there's probably real hardwood under this room, the guest room, and my bedroom, under all of those layers of carpet and stuff. And then the living room, I know that there's not because they remodeled that, as I said. But, and then the kitchen and the hallway and the bathroom have that, you know, laminate fake wood floor look on it. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. A lot of people really like that. I just love real hardwood floors. And I've always been like that. So we're going to put that on record back in there. And these things I'm going to throw away because why would I keep those? These will go on a yard sale because I will not keep those. These tapestry things, I guess these are good for... I really don't know because I don't do any of this stuff. I would love to learn it, but I don't know how to do it. So I don't know if you'd make pillows out of them or what. I'll ask my sister. She knows that stuff. She will tell me. She's the quilter, not me. But we'll put that one little lone album in there by itself. And Make sure nobody's called me, any of my children. Nope, okay, great. Oh no. Okay. All right, so now let's look in this drawer. Oh, great, there's not much in this drawer. That's great. There's a snow globe of a little bear. That'll probably go to my niece immediately. There is a little tin that says Merry Christmas. You can open it up and put something in it like a gift card, which that's great. I will keep that myself. And then there's this little tea set, and this is really cute. There's also this little sign that says I love bears, and it says bath. And, you know, that's not really me, but there's this little tea set. I gotta show you this, okay? This is really cute. And I will probably keep this. I can tell you that. Because I actually love little stuff like this. And I don't know what its age is or anything like that, you know. There's 2 little cups, and little bitty cups, a little pitcher, and a little tea thing. Anyway, I want to show this to you, get it up here where you can see it good. It's got the little cups, little bitty cups, and little pitcher. And I know one day, maybe one day, one of these days, I may have a little granddaughter, and we'll play with that. And it was made in China, so it's not that it's worth anything, you know. It's just that I just think it's cute as it can be. And I'm more of an antiques country gal myself, and but I do like that. I do really like that, so, you know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get busy on these. Now we're going to get this washed down and put back in. And gosh, guys, we're really making progress. I know that I can't keep you on here for the entire video of me getting this room done. I will fast forward, but I mean, not fast forward, but I will speed it up. But this is the only way that I can, you know, get this taped and get this videoed and get it all done. Yeah, see, some of those are little. I will absolutely get that painted really well. Absolutely. We'll put liners in here or something. I'll do something. Get that fixed because I can't stand that grating feeling. Sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. There's no way for me to do this without sometimes blocking the camera. I'm trying hard. It's been nice to have you along with me today, though. Somebody to talk to. And I really hope you enjoy my videos. I put a lot of work when I'm cleaning. I really do it from top to bottom. And try not to have to do anything. My mother would kill you if you have to do anything. She wanted it done right. Don't do it at all. That's what she'd say. Do it right or don't do it at all, girls. So, so anyway, we're going to get this one back in. And I think the only thing that we're going to keep in here is actually this little Christmas thing. And we're actually not going to keep it in this drawer. I'm going to take it and put it in with the Christmas stuff because there's so much of it. And we'll get that done. And now we got this top one, guys. I'm not sure what's in here. I have no idea. But I'm going to take you up high now. Sorry. I'm going to take you up high. And we're going to look and see what is in here. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to frame this. Just look at this picture of this old woman I found in there. Is that not gorgeous? That is gorgeous. That will be framed. I can tell you that. I can put it back in this one drawer until I get it framed, but that's definitely going to be a framed picture. Okay, so here is the drawer. I'm going to pull all this stuff out here and show you this. Here's the drawer that has more little Christmas things. This was actually, my ex-husband got me a Sephora card for Christmas. I know you probably think your ex-husband bought you something for Christmas, but we just met, you know, at my daughter, so that's why that happened. And because normally he does not buy me things for Christmas. And I don't buy him anything either. I think I got him some peanuts or something. He likes them. This is actually some material for a vest. Yeah. No, I will not wear that. So that will go in the donate box. Yeah. And here's some for a nativity vest. Yeah. Nope. That's not going to happen. Here's some burlap, though. And I'll tell you what, I will keep this because this is stuff that I like. I like burlap. And if I could get it straightened out here. Try to fold this up. Golly, what a mess. But yeah, I do like that. Here's some hearing aids. I don't need them. Those will have to go away. I don't need them yet. Here are some, I guess these are clothespins. Might come in handy. Here's some hot iron transfer pencils. All-purpose zipper. Here's some of these little gold things that you hang on your curtains, which I think my mother-in-law had actually taken hers off of hers, but A lot of people, you know, use these back in the day. Back in the day, those were real popular. So here's some Velcro, and here are some bolts from that mirror that I took down over there on the wall, and some wire. Not sure what all that stuff is. Here's some little, I don't know, riffraff, all that stuff you just sew on things. And here's a pair of little gloves. Guess what? I will use these. And here's more bow stuff. I mean, ribbon to make like bows and all that kind of stuff. We just got some pretty ones in there, you know. But and then we got, oh my gosh, then we got alien tape. Yeah, I will use that. And we have a little tool, and actually we'll keep that as well. So let's get this drawer buttoned up. Wow. Okay, so we have that, actually I'll move you over here on my couch and you can see my mop thing in your way. So we have this one is done now, and guys, we still have a few to go, but anyway, it's looking so much better, and I can tell you right now, it smells a lot better. Funny how dust can make a house stink, isn't it? A lot of people don't know that, but it does. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and wet this rag. This is my third bucket of water that I fixed today. I don't know if I told you that before, but yeah, that's how dirty this is. So, and you can see right here, guys. See the dust here? See that dust? Yeah. And I'm just washing it off. See the difference? Yeah. So, anyway. I'm getting a little hungry. I think I'm going to have to fix me some, warm up some pizza or make me a hamburger. I'm not sure. Oh, my hamburger's not thawed out, so I guess I will warm me up a pizza, guys. And stop and eat. Get me some nourishment in, because I'm getting really tired. But the drawers are what takes so long, you know. They're just so many of them, which I'm thankful for. Gosh, I'm telling you, so thankful for. Yes, absolutely. Of course, I have a lot of storage in this house, okay? I have a full basement with all kinds of shelves, so it's not like I'm hurting for storage. And that would be a perfect place for me to put all of my canned food, you know, when I get back into canning. These gloves need washing, so those are going to go to the laundry. Like I said, I'm going to keep these little clippers. Not sure what they are, but I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep this leather. This is leather strap. I'm going to keep that. And then I'm going to keep the guts to the little mirror in case someone wants it, you know. And then I'm going to keep this burlap. And it is dusty. I should put it in a bag. So let me go get a bag, guys, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put my burlap in this bag and just wrap it up and put it in here. And I think that's probably all that, well, no, maybe I'll keep the bows in case I want, you know what, I won't make no bows. Who am I joking? So all that's going to go into, I'm going to keep the alien tape, and I'm going to keep this tool. And all this other Velcro and all this other stuff is going in here because guess what? I won't use it. And so, you know, I'll find somebody that does that kind of stuff, and I may keep this black and white one because there's a lot of stuff in my house right now that's like black and white. And I'm going to keep these little pin cushions because my mother-in-law made them. And then my son, actually, he won't want the bows, but he will want any thread. I'm going to keep this little Christmas thing. I'll put that aside with my other Christmas bag that I'm going to save. And so there's a bag of stuff we're going to get rid of. Oh, wait, I forgot to put all these tapestry things and these vests and all that kind of stuff in there. So let me get all that in there. And then we'll have a bigger bag. Okay, so there's a bag. Got rid of that, and I'm going to try to again these up, put them in a garbage somewhere, in garbage. And then these little bear things, I'm going to keep these in here for right now for my niece, because she likes bears. Actually, I'll just keep these little Christmas things in here for right now, because I need to find out where to go to. And the hearing aid, there's like 50 blue million hearing aids in this house. My mother-in-law wore hearing aids. Well, she ordered hearing aids, but she didn't like to wear them. So, anyway, so we got that done, and that's going to go to the box. Her son can take it and do something with it. I'm going to save these little china dishes. never know, in my old age, I may want to play with those. Okay, so now I'm going to move you over so that you can see me do this last drawer here. And I'm going to do this one, and then I have some over here on the end, just a few to do. So we'll do those as well. Let me rinse my... I'm going to change my water again. I'm going to rinse my rag out. Look, somebody's got tape on that. Seriously? Oh my gosh, that drives me crazy. Oh, I definitely have to get that off. It'll probably peel the paint off. True snow. Who would do that? God. Anyway, let me vacuum these off real quick. Alright. Oh. Let's see, is that a... Oh, that's what a paint is peeled. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can... Oh, my thumb. It kills my thumbs. Okay, so it did come up. Great. Excellent. Alright. Now, we'll see what's in here. Oh, all kinds of stuff. Wow. Darn it. I was hoping there wasn't that much in here. Now, some of this stuff is my stuff, and some of this is my ex-husband's. And when he comes back to take a bunch of stuff home and get rid of a bunch of stuff, he'll go through this. But there's like some old, looks like a radio and a weather radio, which I don't know, may keep that. And then there's just some, I don't know, whatnots and whatever. But we'll get all that taken care of. And wow, that is really dirty. Whoever stayed in this room after my ex-husband, after we got married and left, they were not the cleanest. Okay, so get that out of there. I'm going to bring you down closer so that you can see what's in here, and we'll go from there. So let me pull you down and show you what we're working with. Oh, gosh. Okay, so we have with us a weather alert system. I don't know how good that is. We have a cassette tape player. We have, leave my vacuum cleaner out of the way. We have a Walkman radio. Seriously? Yeah, that stuff's going bye-bye. We have a radio, another radio, which that one might be good. I don't know. I don't really need it, but anyway. And then we have some little bitty made in China. These are for little bitty candles. Yeah, and that's not really me. Then we have a candlestick and a bell. I like the bell. I'll keep the bell. And then we have another little made in China picture. And it's, you can see it close up. That's okay. That I do like. Then we have this little box that my mother-in-law made, and it is full of these things that keep your bed sheets on. And trust me, I will keep those just in case I need them. Those things are great. Then we have a couple of wood candlesticks. I do like these, so I will be keeping those. And we're going to vacuum this out. Driving me crazy being on there. Okay, so let's get this washed down. Okay, so we got the front drawers and that kind of stuff. And now we're gonna get these shelves. They are dirty. Yep, they are really dirty. Yeah, I'm definitely got to sand those spots and get that rough stuff off. That's driving me nuts. Yeah, see, it's so rough I can't even hardly wipe back there with it. But the vacuum cleaner got a lot of that dust out, so that's great. Yeah. Oh, excellent. Yeah. That's perfect. Yeah, excellent. And we'll get down here underneath so that that's all clean. All right. Wow, guys. That's great. Okay, so now what's going to go back in here for right now is just my little, this is a little machine called Ozone Air. So it's called Power Scale. It's like a little ozone thing. What it does is actually, you put this in your house and you turn it on after you've removed yourself, your plants, and your pets. And it cleans, it takes all of the odor, everything out. I mean, I've already used it. And I've only done it for 30 minutes. But if you do it for 90, which I did do a house one time with it for 90, and I mean, and then you go in and you open all the doors up. And it smells so good. There is no odor in there whatsoever. So, yeah, anyway, I got that off of Amazon for like odors, to remove odors, you know. And it works. Not sponsored. Just go ahead and tell you that. I may remove some of my dialogue when I'm doing this video so that it, because when I speed it up, I don't know how to make the voice not speed up like a little mouse, you know. So, actually, it's probably, I may just remove some of that and then tell you what I'm doing, voice record over it. I'm not sure. That's a cute little box, isn't it? But anyway, I'll just put that up there, and then we'll see what we're going to keep. So these radios, I think this was actually this Walkman was actually his dad's when he'd work out in the yard. I'm not sure, but I'm going to keep that in case he wants to take that home. And the 8-track, I think that was his. I don't know. I'll find out from him. And if he doesn't want it, then I'll put it in a yard sale. This will probably go in a yard sale as well. And this little weather radio, I don't know. I'm going to hook this up and see if it works. If it does, I will keep that, you know. I'll keep the weather radio. And I may use that, I may not. I don't know. I am going to keep this little precious bell, this little bell here. I'm going to keep her, and because she is really cute, and I love bells. And then I'm going to keep this little pot. I'm going to keep that because it's cute. It looks old, and I may use it. I'm not sure. If I don't, it will go. Because like I said, if I don't use something, it's gone. And then these little things I'm going to keep and see if my niece wants those, or I don't know, sister or somebody. Who knows? They have those little bitty candles that you can actually put in these. And they're kind of cute, you know, but I mean, really and truly, I'm not really into cute. I'm into easy dusting and that kind of stuff. And then here's a little candlestick, and I'm just going to put that back in there because somebody might want it, you know. And why not donate stuff when you can get rid of it, gosh. So, guys, look. We have all this done. All of this is done all the way over to that last set of drawers there. And that last set of drawers I do have to do. But then all of this will be done. I mean, you all have really helped me today coming along with me, and I hope you enjoyed it. So what I'm going to do is move over here on this side, and we'll do that one and get these things finished. I can't wait to work on my windows so that I can see if the WD-40 has really helped it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to put this. This is stuff that is yard sale, and I'm going to get rid of that. It's getting really hot in here. That's a Christmas bag. And I don't know, I'll put these hearing aids somewhere. Well, I can't believe the state of the rest of the house, you all. I mean, it looks so bad. Oh my God, real bad. Give you a view of my wonderful old-fashioned pajamas. And style is, you know, when I was younger, yeah, I liked to, not really worried about what I look like, you know, but these days, all I'm trying to do is fake it till I make it. I am interested in getting a brachioplasty on my arms here to get rid of all this loose skin. Boy, that would look good if they were like that, wouldn't it? Look at them muscles. So I am interested in that, and maybe this, pulling this back up to where it used to be. However, right now, I can't afford it, so if you want to donate, go right ahead. It's my fund. Fix my body. I know, I'm crazy, guys. You gotta have a sense of humor, don't you? And this nurse has definitely got one. Okay. So, oh, wow, wonderful. There's only one piece of paper in this one. I'm going to bring you actually closer again. Right here. I'm going to bring you right there. Actually, let me just turn you around so that you can see a lot. Okay. There, that's better. I'm going to take this drawer out. And then we're going to have to get down here. And there's only a few things in here. And this is actually my mother-in-law's. These are her books from business school back in the 50s, guys. So, I will see if her son wants those. And if he doesn't, then I don't know what we'll do with them. I'll just give them to one of the grandkids or something. You know what I mean? So we're going to get this done, and gotta get my vacuum cleaner over here and get this vacuumed out, and then, oh my God, we'll have the bookends done, guys. is this end, and I don't know why, but this end is beat up quite bad. I'm not sure why, but yeah. So anyway, we're gonna get this washed, and my God, we'll have the bookends done. You know, I mean, the other thing is I also have to do the ceiling fan, so I'll have to turn that off in a little bit. But it's been so warm today, you know, so I want to make sure that I don't burn up in the process. Okay, that looks wonderful. And this one, yeah, all the dust off there, and looks like somebody spilled something here. I don't know what that is. Oh, that must have been the stain they were using. Wow. Okay. So now I know it must have been a stain. So, but I will definitely get it painted. Of course, I like the old beat up look too. And it's not that I don't like this green, but you know, I do have to change things and make it mine. You know, make it my own, my style and stuff like that. And so I'm excited to do that, a little at a time, because you know, my biggest thing is I want to pay debt off. I want to get out of debt, and that will be wonderful. And even if it's $30 that I can pay on my principal, I will do it, because that's how you get things paid off. And I was watching this one lady, as I said before earlier, that's her house is worth like well, it's not worth, but it cost her $300 and some thousand. Well, so she throws. I mean, I don't care if it's $5. She throws it at principal, buddy, and she is doing really good. I mean, she really is. So it can be done, and that's what makes everything great. Is that, you know, of course, when I was married to my ex-husband, we paid off our house in 15 years. We had a 30-year mortgage, but we paid it off. Actually, we paid it off in we paid it off sooner than that. I think we paid it off in 11 years. And what we did is we would get a bonus from Toyota and our income tax, and then we would pay one extra payment a year. We made one extra payment a year, and we'd take our bonus and income tax, and we would pay that on it. And let me tell you, it was nice to have that paid off. Then, of course, we got a divorce, and, you know, it didn't help me any, but... So, I just stumped my toe with this, and I was wondering all day today when that was going to happen. Well, it's happening on almost the last cabinet. I forgot, I still got this one cabinet up here where we have to take all the books out. And, what a pain. Is this ever going to be done? Man. Okay. So, guys, look at that. We're almost done. I'm so tickled to death. And then I'll have to vacuum let's see, did I wash that? Yeah, I washed that down already, but we'll give it another wipe just in case. And I did those walls. And I'll do this one again just for the fun of it. Just so everything's nice and clean. And, oh, okay. That's done. Let me see. This, yeah, I did get this done. I got that part washed down. And I'm going to go ahead and wash this one again just to make sure that my hands are on it, because I can't remember if I did it or not. Then we got to wash the baseboards. Oh, my God. So this is like a never-ending job, okay? Look at me. I'm stylish today. Never-ending job. I forgot that I need to do the baseboards. Although, I did do them with a mop. So I may take my mop so that I don't have to bend over and keep breaking my back. I may take my mop and do the baseboards real quick, too. Okay? So we got to do this one and then we're done, guys. Let me just move you over here so that you can see that. I'll move my water bottle and my empty pop can. And, wow. This is wonderful. I can't wait to get in here with my beeswax and put it on everything. Okay, so this one, gosh, look at all those books, guys. My God, it's never ending. But if I don't do it, then I'll feel like I didn't do a good job. You know what I mean? That's just the way I am. Oh my gosh, I'm really, truly, that's truly the way I am. So anyway, I'm going to take all these out, and I'm just going to stack them up, and we're going to get started. I can get them out. Gosh, they're so... Oh, let me get this one off first. Okay. But this will be the last shelf. See if I can get you there a little bit better. Okay. Macbeth. Wow. Hamlet. Othello. I bet my daughter Kelly will walk down. I don't know if you ever... I don't know where you're from, but I'm from Jackson, Kentucky. And the name of the town is Jackson, and the name of the county is Breathitt. And this was printed by Eagle Printing Company in Whitesburg, Kentucky. But this was called Bloody Breathitt. If you ever get the opportunity, look that up on the internet and read about our town, as at one time it was a very bloody place. So I'm going to put some of these on the floor so that I don't get all this dust on everything. Okay, great. I'm getting somewhere. Let me go ahead and hit that with my vacuum cleaner. going to take these books out and finish this. And I'll never be able to put them back the way they were in here. So I hope they weren't in a certain way. Who cares? Right, who cares? So we'll get this one back in, then we're going to wash it out. And guys, we're done with the bookshelf. Now I'm going to wash this, and oh my gosh, we will be done except for the windows, the ceiling fan, and then coming back in and dusting with my beeswax, give it a really good coat of protectant, you know, on it. And well, I can't believe I've got all this accomplished today. But you know, like I said, I showed you the rest of the house in the video, and that hasn't changed because I live alone and nobody else is in there cleaning it. So doing it myself. And I love to clean. I mean, I really do. Like I've said that 1,000 times before. But you all, tell me in the comments what you're doing today on your beautiful Saturday, because I bet you're not doing this. You're like, that woman, she needs a life. But, you know, when you work all week, when are you going to get this done, right? So you just got to do it when you can. So, guys, don't that look great? All nice and clean. And we got to get these doors clean. Gosh, they're a mess. I think this one takes the brunt of everything. It must. I just like getting into these little corners really good, you know, getting all that dust out. And makes it look so much better. Absolutely. And I think I needed to tighten these up too, didn't I? Absolutely, I did. Yep. Probably haven't been tightened in years. Now, that's good. Okay. And I have to clean those little inserts really good with some kind of a, either glass or something like that, you know. Oh, now I'm going to have to put these down here so I can get this door over here. Darn it. Well, there we go. We'll just knock them on the floor. How's that? All right, so let's see. Do I have anything else that I'm missing? I don't think so. And I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to set this up for my office. If y'all have any ideas that you would like to tell me, please leave them in the comments and let me know what you think. And like I said, I'll probably, my luck, I'll bring my computers in here and it won't work. And then I'll just have to change it into a little, you know, bedroom library. Maybe, I don't know, a little TV room. I don't know. Who knows? So for right now, we got that done. I am going to take a break. I'll come back to you. I'm going to take a break and eat me something because I'm about to drop. And then we'll come back in, and I'm going to check these windows out to see how they're doing. So I will get with you later. Okay, guys. While I was off camera, I ate a piece of pizza. And I came back in and done beeswax to all of the built-in. And I also took I cleaned the ceiling fan and took the light bulb down and cleaned it. And then I went back over the baseboards to make sure that they're really nice and clean. So my question to you is, should I leave this couch here or should I put it over there along that wall under the window? I'm not really sure. So, so today we accomplished getting all the walls washed down, the carpet vacuumed, the built-ins clean, dusted, and cleaned out. And tomorrow, as you can see, aren't they? Let me get back here. As you can see, they're really shiny. Got all the glass cleaned and everything. And so tomorrow we're going to start on these windows. These windows, I'm so sorry if I'm giving you dizziness. These windows are filthy. However, both those will raise up and down now. This one, I'm not sure about. It's really stuck pretty good, so I'll probably have to, I don't know what I'll do with that tomorrow, but anyway, tomorrow, let me sit down here so I don't make you dizzy. Tomorrow, I'm going to see if I may be able to take a light hammer and just kind of, you know, bang up on it a little bit, see if I can get some more WD-40 in it. I did get, now these two were just as hard when I started those this morning, and both those are open now, so they will open. And so what I'm going to do is start on those tomorrow, and we'll finish the windows, and then this room will be completely done. And there's a little visitor in here. As you can see, there she is leaving.
There's Callie and Sissy, and they are like, what has this woman been doing in there? We've got to get in there and explore and get our hair everywhere. No, you're not, because Mama's going to shut the door. Mama's going to shut the door. And so, anyway, I just wanted to show you what all I got done today. And I hope that you enjoyed my video. I'm going to shut this door now so the cats can't get in here and plunder with everything. And tomorrow we will finish. Yeah, and look at this. Look at this mess everywhere. So I've got so much to do, guys. It's not even funny. And I mean, look at this. I've got to get these curtains in the wash tonight. And this is all the stuff I brought out of that room. So, anyway, so I'm going to say good night. I'm going to start editing this video and see what I can get done. And then I'm going to take me a shower and go to bed, get up in the morning and see if I can get those windows done. I'd like to at least get one room done a week. And if it's a bigger room, maybe give myself 2 weeks. I'm not sure yet. But we'll see. And the rest of this mess, I did run me some dishwater so that I could do my dishes. And I'll tell you, I will be ordering me a dishwasher pretty soon because, well, first I got to find out if it's actually even hooked up. I don't even know. So this is the house. I mean, look at this mess. Oh my God. I'm telling you, this has been so good for me because being on YouTube has made me not only be accountable, but I mean, I'm a person that likes a clean house, okay? And when I clean, I like to do everything. So not only do I like to, we're going to get a big storm out there tonight. Not only do I like to clean, I don't just like to wipe and dust. You know, that's just not me. I like to dust really good once a week. And when I vacuum, I like to take my vacuum cleaner and go around all of the baseboards and get in there really good because, you know, people drop things and, you know, the cats and stuff. So, and there's a beautiful baby right there. Oh, and she's so sleepy. Oh. Anyway, so I can sleep better tonight knowing that my daughter's dog is still high as a kite from surgery, but he's in no pain. And but they do need to try to get him to get up and use his bowels tonight. He is peeing, but anyway, so I was interrupted 3 times today, but interruptions that I did not mind. I spoke to my youngest daughter this morning, my youngest son, and then my sister, and we call each other frickin' frack because we're twins from different years. I mean, seriously. And our brain, our thinking wavelength is the same. I mean, you know, we have so much in common. But anyway, and there's another little girl who's come in. Say hi, Callie. Say hello, Callie. And Sissy, aren't they gorgeous? Those two lived out in a field a year ago and were homeless and hungry. And they came up here and Big Mama took them in. And now they are fat and lazy and happy and healthy. And they sleep with me every night and love me up. And you know I'm talking about you, don't you? Yeah. But anyway, so I'm going to end the video here, guys, and I'm going to do these dishes real quick. Go ahead and get my shower and figure out what I need to do for these windows tomorrow so we can get those clean. And if I can, I would love to be able to get up and run to my storage building and bring another load home in the morning, but I don't know how much I can get done realistically. So this is Mickey from Farmhouse on Quicksand. I'm signing off. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to, but please like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment and tell me if you clean as crazy as I do. I wish that this camera had smell-o-vision because if I could walk you into that little room right now, it smells so good and so clean. and I'm absolutely just loving it. I wish I could twinkle my nose or snap my fingers and make the rest of this house look the same way right now. So happy Saturday. Have a great Saturday evening, and I will check back in with you tomorrow.